Greetings, my name is Rob Sampson. This is Speaking Pakistani Pukhto, session 4, and today's topic is power phrases. One of the ways to hotwire your Pukhto is to learn a few key phrases right away. Maybe even before you get off the plane, or as soon as you get off the plane, or wherever you're going to need to use Pukhto. Does that sound crazy to you? Even before I've learned grammar or reading and writing? Absolutely something you really need to do. This is what language learners have done through the centuries, all the way around the world. When they want something, they just listen to see how people say that. And then they mimic what they hear and they repeat it. But. The human brain is particularly brilliant at this type of parroting. If, for example, you wanted to learn the little phrase in Pukhto that you wanted someone to give you something, malaraka, 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 malaraka kana, give it to me. And then if you said that phrase after memorizing it, and you happen to be in the food bazaar in Peshawar, and you said to the vendor, malaraka, guess what? You're going to get a whole heap of food. Without even understanding or knowing why it works, it does. And this is what a power phrase does for you. It gives you the ability to do something and to mimic something and to get right into the language. I call these sentences power phrases because they are so useful to help you jump into the language right away. Phrases like, which way? How much? What is this? And so on. In fact, there's a whole industry of travel books with phrases like this for lots and lots of languages. The key for you, though, is to learn the phrases that you anticipate needing and then to memorize the needed phrases perfectly. There's no point in learning some phrase that you're never going to use. That's not the point of power phrases. So you're about to go shopping. You definitely need to learn, how much is this? Going to meet some Pakhtun friends? You definitely need to learn some greetings. And so on and so forth. You get the idea. Power phrases come in two flavors. One is the doing things like shopping, catching a taxi and stuff like that. And then there are the phrases that help you to learn things. What's that called? Why is she doing that? What's he doing? It helps you learn more Pukhto. It's great to learn some of each kind of power phrase right from the start. So, let's do some practical Pukhto learning. I'm going to help you to get started with power phrases. I've prepared 2 sets of 20 power phrases each that you may want to use. I'm going to show you how to load them up onto Anki, digital flashcard, and then how to get started right away. You ready? So first, before you can do power phrases, some preparation work. If you haven't yet found my website, here it is. Pause the video, go to this website and navigate to today's lesson, session 4, power phrases, and download the resources there that are listed, power phrases 1 and power phrases 2. Each of these sets has 20 audio clips, 20 pictures, and 20 phrases in English, Pukhto, and phonetics. So go ahead and do that. Also, if you haven't got to it yet, download Anki on your computer. It's much easier to make the cards on the computer rather than on your phone. Okay, we're ready. We're going to make some flashcards and using the phrases that you want to learn. On one side will be some pictures, the prompt, and on the flip side will be the audio. With the audio you can either add English, phonetics or the Pushto script, depending on which you want. It seems counterintuitive, doesn't it, to have a picture on one side and not your mother tongue. However, if you use a picture, it shortcuts the translation in your brain, which you don't really want to be doing. Ideally, you want to start thinking in Pushto immediately, so the picture triggers that Pushto. You can use the pictures that I have included. Even better would be to change them out, switch them out with pictures of your own that have some emotional relationship to you, that mean more to you. But whichever way you do it, I encourage you to batch a whole lot of these resources in one set quickly. Don't waste a lot of time making flashcards and then not using them. It's counterproductive. And I also suggest no more than 40 cards in a set to begin with. It gives you some instant success, and it also avoids the kind of psychological pressure of thinking, I've got 500 more cards in this set, how am I ever going to learn them? So the trick is to set everything up on your laptop to get it going. You open Anki, make a name for the set that you want to do, and just start adding. So on the front, I'm just going to pop a picture. On the back, I'm going to add audio. And I'm going to choose. You can add phonetic script, English, or the Pushto script, whichever you're comfortable with. If you need one or the other, or you're more comfortable with one than the other, that doesn't matter. Really, you may want later to drop the English out altogether. I recommend that. So for me, I would put a picture, and then the back is the reply, and add that. Add another one. You can do this very, very quickly. Where are you from? Drop in the sound. And then maybe you want to do the phonetics. Yeah, maybe you want the English as well, that's fine. Just keep on dropping it in. There you go. And you can do this, you can do 20 cards. Just choose the ones that you anticipate that you're going to need. Drop them in, and very quickly you've made your own power phrase set that's useful for Anki. All right, you're ready to go. So I just loaded up 20 power phrases, and Anki is brilliant in this. It gives you the option, when you're ready, study now. And it works like this. Gives you the prompt, and then you try to say loudly and clearly, "Das sushele." What is this? See how you did. Listen carefully to the reply.
Da sushele.
Da sushele. Da sushele. Repeat it many times, several. And then the option below, good, easy, again. So again, if you had trouble, good if it was pretty close, but you still need some more practice. Easy, it kicks it back over a period of time. I'm going to assume that you've had success. If not, go on back to the previous lesson, session number 3 on the website, and find the Anki tutorial links. Work on that until you're skillful and quick and easy to do it. You should now have the pictures on one side, audio on the back side, and you're ready to use Anki. The trick is to decide how much time you're going to spend every day reviewing your cards. The more frequently you do it, the better, and encourage you to really go for accuracy. Mimicking another language relies on tone, stress, rhythm, pronunciation. The easiest way to practice that is actually with a Pushtun friend first before you use Anki. If you can find somebody who's willing to help you.
So take this and drink it. You'll get strong. Because Pathans, they're all about eat this, you'll get strong.
Yeah, so Egyptians.
Drink this, you'll get strong. Dache wala.
Dache wala. T. Dache wala.
और उसका
Auska.
ताकत बदा के राशि.
You know what you sound like? Like anime. It sounds like anime. You know when the narrator's like,
no.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Ta.
Oh, ta, T.
Yeah.
Ta.
Not ta.
Oh, ta.
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 ताकत
Takat.
बदा के
Badake.
राशि.
Rashi.
Yeah.
I forgot. Fuck. What is it? Da tat.
ताकत.
Dache wala. Auska.
Yeah.
The dusk.
I was like egging you on there.
It's so hard. Aurora. Dache wala. Auska. The dusk. Apparently I'm using a classy foreigner accent by accident, which just goes to show it's not really about the language, it's all about the tone and how you say it. It doesn't matter what you're actually saying, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
all the same tone.
So let's go from the top.
Aurora, da chai wala auska, da kat badakarashi.
That's perfect.
I did it!
Yeah.
Oh, sick! Great, now you have to marry me.
I already married you.
No, but you have to do it in Pashto.
Heads up, there are some sounds that will be brand new to you, depending on what your mother tongue is. Like, for example, you know, people who are non-English speakers have a real problem making the TH sound. The thin thistle is thicker than the thick thistle. The TH sound, very, very difficult for non-English speakers to make because it's a rather unusual sound. English speakers have some significant challenges with some of the Pukhto sounds, particularly the dental and the retroflex sounds. They don't say cricket, they say cricket. The tongue is at the back and flicks forward. You're going to have to learn physically how to make that sound. The reason these sounds are difficult is because they're simply not in English, and you may even have trouble hearing the difference between them to start with and trouble in making them. No problem, you can master them. In Pukhto, for example, there are 2 R's, 2 T's, 2 D's, and all of those are different than the R's, D's and T's that are found in English. So you're going to have to work on that. There are also some lovely guttural, 2 particularly wonderful guttural sounds like throat gargling or sounds that are not found for most people of other languages. You will steadily improve with these sounds, don't worry about them too much. And I think now that you're ready to learn some power phrases. Your assignment is to memorize and learn like a parrot perfectly the rhythm, the melody and everything from some of these phrases, and then most importantly of all, go out and use them live with the Pukhtoon and see what happens. And Pukhtoons are very accommodating, very thrilled that you're going to learn the language. You're going to experience right away their appreciation for your efforts. In the next session, we're going to learn how to master those tricky new sounds in Pukhto. See you next time.